When you see or meet someone who you believe is altruistic, it's really inspiring. When you meet someone who basically puts everybody's needs above their own, or they're always doing for someone else, I think that's a wonderful thing. Unfortunately, most people, the majority of people, are not that way. And when you meet them, they stand out. But you have to be careful, because although we overdiagnose narcissism, and it's like a buzzword now, there is a category of narcissists that are called altruistic narcissists. And they can really mimic someone who is totally altruistic. But if you're with them and you start seeing these signs, you'll start seeing that it's really not that they want to do this because they have that capacity to love and care for others. It's more for themselves, that it's a necessary need. They still see themselves as better than everyone else. And it's because of this that they're able to do things for them, which is a different angle. It's a different slant. And it's hard to see unless you're around the person for a long time. But because I've seen enough of them, I am very suspicious most times when I meet someone truly, well, not that I'm suspicious, but when I see someone, I'm thinking they are really altruistic. I have to get to know them so I don't get trapped in some kind of a path or some kind of a narcissist trap that this person really isn't that way at all. So here's what they have. When the more you're around them, you'll see they lack patience. They're givers, but they aren't really. They have no patience. It's very superficial. They want people to behave on their pattern, and if they don't, they're very impatient. Secondly, their support and help is very conditional. They will do for this person if this person does for them what they need done, and it's probably to sing their praises, to tell other people how great they were, those types of things. And I get it, a lot of people are looking that way now, but it doesn't necessarily mean there are these narcissists that are posing as altruistic people. They demand gratitude. If they don't get gratitude back, they will not do things. Or when they do things, they'll say, yeah, but they never sent me a thank you. That's a tinge of what it looks like. It doesn't mean they're full-blown altruistic narcissists, but it does mean they have that tendency. Maybe enforcing strict rules, like within their giving and just their open nature, they want strict rules followed. Like they have a time, a set, and you could say, well, they're just good at time managing. No, it's different than that, because you get the idea that there's a meanness or a cruelty underneath it. And that's usually that feeling, that edge is what helps alert you. Okay, this person is not here for other people. This person is here for themselves. And they like to pose as a savior. They really love that whole idea that they're better than anybody else, that there's something special, something maybe even sacred about them, and they stand alone in that, and they want that. They also have an absence of really deep connected people. Like they take people in, they care for people, but they keep all people at a very superficial label or level. When you talk to these people or you talk to their friends and say, who are they close to? They're like, well, I know they hang around them a lot, but I don't really know if they're close to them. And for sure, if you're in a relationship with them, you'll feel like there are boundaries to you going any deeper. They do not let you in. Okay? So what are the different types? Because there are types, categories these people usually fit into. The first one is the giver. They give, but believe me, you better give them back what they need or they're not going to give anymore. The rescuer. They love rescuing people, but they need all the accolades and praises of rescuing you. So you may need them, they may rescue you, but believe me, you will never stop paying for that rescue. The martyr. You've seen people in families and they're like, oh, they're the biggest martyr. they love to suffer. They tell you all about their suffering all the time. And they want you to appreciate that they do all this, that they suffer. You're supposed to appreciate it and feel sorry for them and help them. Because once again, they're twisting that victim role a little bit, and they're really good at that. And the Good Samaritan, the one who always goes a step further. But believe me, they are not a good Samaritan. They are going to get you in the end. So if you're in a relationship with one of these people, it's good to kind of watch them, to kind of play it out, because these symptoms, you won't get all of these types, but you'll get at least one of them. It will be consistent, and it will usually happen within the first 6 months, because altruistic narcissists cannot hide their real spots any longer. So if you're with that person and you say, you know, this person is just like too good to be true, and you've been with them more than 6 months and they continue in that light, then they probably are. They probably are too good to be true, and you better make your life with them. If this video is helpful for you, please subscribe. And if you're already a subscriber, thank you so much.